All right, we're in Barcelona. We are going for a run on the water, I guess. What do you think, Robin?
Yeah, we're going to check it out. We'll see what it's all about.
We're gonna start our run right next to the Christopher Columbus gigantic memorial here. And this is a cool place to start our run. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. All right, so we got our 3 miles in. It's a beautiful day here at the beach. But Robin has a new Garmin because hers died and she bought one. Where did you buy that thing? Was it Spain?
San Sebastian.
Oh, San Sebastian, Spain.
And I like it.
She likes it, especially because the way it times us. So we did a 3-mile run. Our average was what?
8:41.
8:40.
I've never done an 8:41.
Yeah, 8:41, and our fastest was like 8:02 or something.
Yeah.
It was 8:02. So we like this watch. It's actually took a couple of minutes off our time, and we're going to say that it's accurate because even though it probably is not accurate, we like it, and we know this is the time of we're in that cycle now where there could be alternate facts, and this is one of the alternate facts we're going with right now. Now we're going to walk it off, and we're a little far away from our hotel because we didn't just do a round trip to our hotel or our Airbnb. So we're just gonna take a look around, cool down a little bit, maybe get a drink or something. It's just a beautiful day here, as you can see. I think it's like in the mid-70s, so you can't ask for better than that. So we actually calibrated the Garmin, and it looks like it's accurate. So it looks like we did run an 8-something pace. So I'm not sure. It's because it's extremely flat what we ran, and we might have been a little bit of wind aided for part of it because we had the wind at our backs for a good part. So maybe that was part of it, but it looks like we actually ran it faster than we had in a long time. So I guess we'll take that win, right, Robin?
Yeah.
Me has echado en el abandono.
The beach we were running on all around here is Port Vell. All right, after the run, we're just going to get a quick drink here. And Robin, what do you think of the run still? You liked it? It was good? Yeah. Good thing we noticed in Spain is they do have fresh squeezed orange juice. And what do you think of it, Robin?
It's yummy.
It's delicious. You know what I noticed is that there's a market everywhere, isn't there?
Yeah.
And you're probably glad. That is one immense yacht right there. You can see from the people how big it is. Always have the Gucci bag, people. This is that massive yacht again. Just gonna check it out. JE, we're gonna have to look that up. So this yacht is actually 108 meters, which is longer than a football field. So not a bad boat to have, although I bet the cost is pretty high just to maintain this sucker. This is owned by James Packer, who is a billionaire Australian who's actually made his money in the gambling and entertainment industry. And this is what you get when you are a multi-billionaire. He's worth a little over $3 billion. Here's another massive yacht. This one says Vavo. So this yacht is owned by Ernesto Bertinelli, and he's actually a multi-billionaire too, so there is a theme to this. You have to be a billionaire to actually own something like this. But he actually sold his family's pharmaceutical business for $13 billion. Not too bad. I wish my family gave me a $13 billion pharmaceutical business. So what we found out is actually Leonardo DiCaprio owns this boat now. He bought it from this billionaire. It's like they're crewing over there. Looks like they're warming up over here before they get on the boat. That is one big statue of Christopher Columbus. Well, yet again, we found another vegan restaurant. What's this one called?
Vegetalia.
Vegetalia, and they had all sorts of vegan options. They have some vegetarian options too, but we go with the vegan ones. All right, the food is served and it's all vegan. What'd you get, Robin?
Caesar salad with vegan chicken.
Vegan chicken. All right, you have to tell us how it tastes. And what I got is, we did get this tomato spread bread, vegan sauce. And these are vegan, I guess, tofu meatballs. So what do you think?
Not bad.
Not bad? All right.
Chicken. I haven't eaten chicken, so it's not too chickeny, so I can eat it.
All right, good. All right, I'm gonna give the meatballs a try. Very interesting. A little mushy, not exactly like a beef meatball, which is good, but definitely a healthier version of it. And it tastes good, and I like the sauce. It's almost like has a little bit of a curry sauce to it. Also, what I like about these meatballs is it's just packed with vegetables. There's tons of mixed vegetables in here, and I love that because it's so healthy. It's never good when an ambulance drives up. We are going on a street art walking tour in Barcelona. Robin, you set this up. What do you think?
Yeah, it'll be very, very interesting.
And then I worked in a museum there. Then I came here to do my master in urban design, and I focused like all my research. I focused it on urban art and street art. So in the 80s, also in 1985 in Barcelona, they got like the news that they were going to be part of the Olympics that collaborate. But usually it's two artists there, two artists. One of my favorites, he's originally from Italy and he's utterly crazy. Like, this is kind of a self-portrait. He's always smiling, his eyes popping out. And what I like a lot about him is that he changes, like every time he changes his style, he doesn't repeat himself. So he's like this crazy guy with this really nice little girl. It's funny.
There's a nose on this wall.
Has many different formats. He has an augmented reality tour. He developed his own.
Oh, kitty. Hey, little kitty. What are you doing? Signs. They're up here to tell people to be quiet at night.
One of the first street artists of Barcelona. He changed the rules. He's like 53 now.
This is where they sell spray paint to street artists.
AIDS. So it was the 80s in the USA, so it was happening. It was like one of the biggest problems of the time, and so it says like todos juntos podemos parar el SIDA. It means all together we can stop AIDS. What I did is putting, you know, in a gallery, when you sell a piece, you put a red dot on it.
Graffiti is from the 18th century.
So it was a tradition that when you... We're gonna cross the Ramblas, then to the Gothic. We're gonna do a final test.
Alright, so we're done with the outside part of this tour. Now we're going to go into the gallery. You excited, Robin?
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Okay, so this is an emergent and street art gallery. You can recognize some of the artists we saw.
This is the art gallery we're just in.
But so we saw the lollipop in a 3D format and really basic, but this one is like a lot more complex with more texture, volume, everything. So it's beautiful also to see.
And the guy out here too. That's the guy who does the lollipop.
So it's quite
It's his studio.
Maybe the simple pattern of my style, and then teaching me Vegetalian lemon.
The artist palette.
We are making collaboration here. Here we can shout, we can, you know, you go from the other one, you see the other gallery, the vineyard one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here it's more people from Netherlands, from Brazil, from Colombia, Barcelona, Poland, Israel, France. I just cover it. It's wet. This gallery people came from the street.
So that's kind of cool. We met a street artist who's called Popsicle. His name is Konair. His real name Konair. And it's kind of cool to talk to him. And,
Yeah.
you know, to see his work as it's coming along. And it's kind of funny how he's got like multiple pieces that he's not finished with, and he just keeps starting a new one without finishing a lot. But he gets a lot done because obviously there's a lot of his artwork up on the streets, and he's featured in a lot of places. So it's pretty cool to be doing what you love to do and get paid for it too.
A ver ustedes. Cashman in New York.
All right, we're going to the Gaudí Sagrada Familia, which is a big church here. It's a big famous church here in Barcelona. You probably have seen it. And it's about an hour away from where we are. So we're just going to take our time, walk there, and hopefully see some sights along the way. What do you think, Robin?
Yeah, that's what I like doing. Picking a destination, walking, and then seeing what we see.
More street art on the way. Not sure what that is. It looks like either Donald Trump or Boris Johnson. I've been looking at handbags.
Pretty.
More street art, tiny hands, a couple of other ones, and then remember that one was the guy we actually talked to him, the guy who's Popsicle. So this is Barcelona's version of the Arc de Triomphe. Not just in Paris, there's actually one here too. On the way to the church, there's a little park here. I'll just show you real quick. We're gonna not go in yet because we're gonna head to the church, but this is what it kind of looks like. The big building way out there in the distance. We're gonna be heading up this way. It's like a soccer field. I guess these kids are relaxing right now, but eventually they might actually play. So she's gonna look at bikes. See anything you like? Huh? No. Cool looking building. From just here it looks like a stadium, but we're gonna hopefully find out what it is. It's called Monumental because I see signs there that say Monumental. So that's what I think it is. So we just looked at it and it's like a music venue, so it's like a stadium for music. Pretty cool. I think that's it right there. They've been working on this thing for decades and they're still working on it. Interesting that that's the name of the church we're going to, and it's a Netflix series. So here we are. Still working on it, but pretty amazing. You got all that like fruit up there. It's kind of cool looking. I'll zoom in a little bit. It's pretty interesting. Crazy church. Absolutely amazing how big this thing is. And you can see for the people down here how big this thing is. It's just absolutely amazing. A lot of tourists here. So obviously if you're in Barcelona and you go one place, you have to see this. You can't miss this if you're here in Barcelona. This is probably the most significant structure or tourist attraction they have in this whole city. I wanted to get a wide angle of this because it's just so big. It's crazy. It's a beautiful structure. Just one more shot of this church before we leave. It is amazing. Now, if you want to go inside, you have to get tickets for a certain time, and we didn't get tickets, so we're not going in right now. We might decide to go in. We're still here for a couple more days, so we might decide, but you do have to buy tickets, and I would recommend getting them online, and that way you have to get them online, it looks like, and then you could just go in when you have the ticket at your certain time. You actually pick the day and time you want to go in. That makes it a lot faster and a lot more efficient of going in there. Other side of the building, just wanted to get you that too. Really just an amazing structure. Big star way up on the top there. Cool pillar there, very colorful. You got the Virgin Mary right there. Here's the other side of it, the back side of it. This is immense. All right, we're gonna grab some iced coffee, and luckily they have plant-based milk here, so that's awesome. And we're just gonna sit back and enjoy the day. All right, how do you like your coffee?
Very tasty.
All right. Nice. All right, so we're done with that beautiful church. Robin, where are we headed next?
We're just walking to a neighborhood called Gracia. I just Googled like cool neighborhoods in Barcelona because we like to walk. So it gives us somewhere to walk to. It says, you know, they have cute little independent stores and different things like that. Little narrow streets. So we thought we'd give it a shot.
So we're giving it a shot. Street art here. Lots of street art. I like the saying on that one, follow your dreams. The restaurant we are going to isn't open yet. It actually opens in a couple of days. Gave us a name of another restaurant that's vegan, so we're gonna go check that out. There's some more of those cans from that one artist. We're gonna head up this way. So because the chemo bar was closed, we're gonna go head up to vegan kebabs. It's right up here. So like a lot of things in Spain, we found vegan kebabs and this is closed too. Seems like everything is always closed.
It's 90% vegan, they say. It's
Okay.
very nice.
All right.
So many choices.
Thank you.
Alright, thank you. So they say that the vegan there's a lot of vegan restaurants on the street, but the problem is they're all closed, it seems like. So I almost feel like we're on the quest for the Holy Grail and all we're looking for is a restaurant that's open for lunch. It's pretty crazy. So we decided to eat at the vegan Vietnamese place and they're closing. It seems like that's a theme here, right?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna try this place. It has some vegan stuff. Hi.
Are you open? We can eat?
All right, it's not totally vegan, but there are some vegan options. We're gonna go with the vegan pita here.
Okay.
It's okay. That happens. All right, so we got our lunch, and one nice thing about that place was it was open, right, Robert? Yeah. So we like that. So this is a nice square here in Gracia. You got this tall tower. Something here, not sure what. Dog in that store, he's getting excited. Hey doggy, how you doing? We gotta go now. We'll see you later. Store that's closed, that's a cycling one. Robin would love that. Cool street art there. A lot of faces. Good night, cat. Some more cool street art. This is really not a nice thing to say. I mean, especially because a lot of businesses do so well with tourists. But to say that, it just starts fights and it's just not accepting of other people. Over here, we're walking in the streets of Barcelona. This is such a cool building. It looks like a real estate office. Anyway, this building looks like that's what it is. Upscale brands are over there. And over here. Alright, this is Passeig de Gracia, the street. And this is where all the name brand, same things seem to be. Definitely some cool buildings here in Barcelona. This is the Casa, Batlló, Gaudí, and it's a beautiful building, as you can see. Incredible, and then next to it, really just awesome what it looks like. And you can see everybody is gathered here looking at this building, including Robin. What do you think of it? Yeah, incredible. This is just a wide angle of this beautiful building and all the people here. Just incredible. There's the Nike store. To hand it to Barcelona, they do have some really cool buildings here. There's another one. A lot of pigeons over there. That must be Pigeon Circle or something. This is Catalonia Square. Just love this fountain, it looks like. Just having a good time. Back on the Ramblas. It's a crazy part of this area. All right, let me show you the view from our run in Barcelona today. So we're just relaxing at the beach after our run today. What do you think, Robin?
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, it's nice. The only thing I would say about this beach is it's a beautiful beach, as you can see from the videos that I've taken. but just every second someone is trying to sell you something, whether it be mojitos or massage or things you put in your hair or these blanket things. But it's like samosas, even samosas on the beach. I mean, you don't know where these things come from. I don't know if I would trust any of it, but the big thing is you just can't, it's hard to relax because they're always trying to sell you something. But anyway, I'm still going to try to do my best to relax here on the beach. No, thank you. No, thank you. Looks like the local news is here. All right, because we like San Sebastian so much in Pinchos, they actually have a street here where you could do it in Barcelona. So that's what we're doing. We're getting some Pinchos, and we're throwing with obviously the vegan versions of it. Having fun? Well, it looks pretty. That's like a vegetable spring roll. Robin had to take the egg off of this one because she didn't realize they put an egg on the avocado one. But what do you think?
Yummy.
Yummy? Awesome. So if you watch my San Sebastian video, you'll know that when you do Pinchos, you kind of like bar hop and you go to different ones. So we just finished up with that one. We probably ate too many of them there, or at least I did. And we're gonna pop to another one because there's a bunch of them right around here. What do you think, Rob? What do you think of the first one?
Yeah, they were good. I didn't eat all the bread. So.
Yeah, there's a lot of bread and you can really load up on carbs, but you know, whatever. We're on to round 2 at our second bar, and I think this is gonna be it, right? So anyway, this is what you do. You kind of just bounce around. All right, so this is our last full day in Barcelona. We're going to take a look around the neighborhoods and just see what Barcelona has to offer here. Robin, you have anything to add to this?
I got a few tips from a new Facebook friend, so we'll probably go check out a market, of course. And
Robin loves markets.
And some other place that might have a good view. So you'll just follow along and you'll see.
Yep. So this is like where the really old synagogue was. So the synagogue was actually used in the 12th through the 14th century, so a long, long time ago. So that was the old Jewish quarter that we just saw. Robin, what'd you think of it?
Yeah, it's very cool to see it and be there, especially today.
Yeah, because it's Yom Kippur, so it's significant. And now we're going to go to a market that we've been told to. What's the name of the market?
I can't pronounce it right, but probably Bocaria or something like that.
Bocaria. So we're going to check out the market. All right, here we are at yet another market. Nice to see something that has all this meat. It's really nice to see that. I like what this says. Right in the market, they sell a bunch of meat. What'd you find, Robin?
Eating animals is a choice. Why do you choose to be cruel? It's a good question, right?
Exactly. So I think this is interesting, this sign. You know, it's a carnivore thing, so they eat meat, obviously, but they got like a picture up there, as you can see, of like the cows all happy. They got this where the cows are all happy. I mean, how can you look at that and then want to eat these things? It's just kind of bizarre that they would use that as a picture of something that would push eating meat. But anyway, that's just my opinion. The market, there's places out here where you can sit. Alright, so now we're heading to the Montjuïc Castle. That's how we think it's pronounced. We just have to make sure we don't get run over by a motorcycle. And there's supposed to be a really awesome view up there too, so you get the castle and the view. What do you think, Robin?
Yeah.
The castle's up on a hill, and there's some stairs we gotta climb now. Lots of stairs, huh? Yeah. Almost to the top. This pole right here, there's some massive nest, and there are a few of these around. I'm not sure what they're a nest for, but I don't know if you can tell. That is gigantic though. Not sure what's in there. Just trying to see if I can get anything out of zooming in. This is as far as it zooms. Behind this graffiti, there's a pool in there, but I don't think we can get in there. All right, at the top of this staircase, huh? Look at that view back there. Hey, kitty. Yep, we're going up another hill. All right, there's a view over here on the way to the castle. So we're going to check out the view. All right, check out that view. What do you think, Robin?
It's gorgeous.
And right there in the distance, I'll zoom in, Sagrada Familia, that beautiful church that we showed you earlier, way in the distance. As you can see, if you want to take the easy way up, which we didn't do, you can always take the gondola. There's the castle. There she is. We made it. Of course, they're selling stuff right outside of it. So tickets are $9 a piece, or euros, I should say. 6 for senior citizens. That is one big gun right there. Really doesn't look medieval to me. This is the view from the castle. All freight. Look at all that stuff coming in. It's nice, a castle that has drinks. Ton of houses and buildings down there. This is pretty cool. This is a double cross that you see, and the artist put a mirror behind it, and you can actually see it. It turns into like a Jewish star. Pretty cool. We're stopping for a quick snack here. Olives. What do you think?
A little fishy tasting.
Yeah. Fishy tasting olives. Sounds a little fishy to me. Going back. All right, we're going back down the mountain. Definitely easier going down the steps than going up the steps. Hey doggies. Hey doggies. Hey kitty. All right, we find ourselves at the Pinchos area once again. What did you order anyway?
A bunch of different things, as vegan as I could find them.
That's what we try to do. That's what I call Pinchos. It's a spinach croquette. It tastes awesome. What do you have there?
I have the falafel.
All right, a falafel. Awesome. Chickpeas, good protein. How's it taste?
Pretty good falafel.
All right. This building is actually a picture in the Airbnb that we're staying at. So here's that portrait. I'm going to show you the picture in our Airbnb that looks just like that. Just to let you know, that is on the Ramblas. Another awesome church here. They're working on it, obviously. Awesome church. All right, we find ourselves at another market. Robin, you happy? She's actually marketed it out. What do you know? That church again. Pretty awesome. Has a bunch of big-faced people things. Kind of creepy if you ask me, but kind of interesting too. It's weird, but I just can't turn away. Robin walking down so you can see how big some of these things are, and I guess they use them in parades. I think Robin's dragging me to another market. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, we just saw it on the map.
Alright, I guess we're going. Well, surprise, surprise, the market is closed. We haven't seen that before. That dog looks a lot like our dog, and we haven't seen her in a couple of months. You really miss our dog. There's the Arc de Triomphe again, but the one in Barcelona as opposed to the one in Paris. Big building. There's that building again. Alright, as you can see from the video where we are now, this is more of the business section of Barcelona and not the touristy part that we've shown you. But this is more of the business side, and looks pretty nice here actually. So after a 4-mile hike here, do you like the fact we're sitting down and getting some coffee?
I like it a lot.
Yeah, we're getting it with oat milk, and we're getting a little snack, so we're gonna relax for a little bit.
¿Y por qué se tiene que hacer a las cuantas horas? Y así, digo, por Dios, para allá, ¿sabes? Estaba sudando. Digo, a las 12 horas me dice, ¿segura?
Yeah, this is like a real grocery store. Alright, we are done with Barcelona. We're headed to Tossa de Mar, which is a little beach place. And Barcelona was interesting. We were here 24 or so years ago, and it definitely changed. And Robin has a theory about that, so I'm going to let her talk about that. What's your theory?
So we went to a museum yesterday and we saw a whole thing on the Olympics, the 1992 Olympics, which was about, about 7 years prior to when we were here, and how they really, really beautified the city for the Olympics. So when we came here 7 years later, it was really, really nice. But I think that they've let it deteriorate, and I think that whole exhibit that we saw was talking about how they need to fix the city. You know, the homelessness is really bad. They don't have enough housing for people. So we think why we saw such a drastic change is because when the first time we saw it, it was beautiful because of the Olympics. And then, you know, it's kind of degraded since then.
Yeah, so we don't know if we're going to be back here again, but Barcelona definitely changed from what we remembered 20-some years ago. But anyway, we still had fun, and there are parts of Barcelona that are beautiful, like the beach is great, and there were some other sections of it, like the business section was nice. But the Ramblas, which is where a lot of the tourists go, has really deteriorated, and that's probably would never go back to that part of it, at least.